Seriously? If the leaders at the very top can't get along with each other and agree, how do you expect anybody down the ladder to actually pick up their cross and follow you as you say you're following Jesus? This is ridiculous. Hey everybody, welcome to Faithcast, where we share the truth and love without pushing religion. This is a really quick little video out here today because I just wanted to share a video. I have the link in the description, of the Council of Bishops put out this like motivational, encouraging little speech. They each have a little segment where they talk about everybody staying united, stay as the United Methodist Church. It's all going to be good. We're all going to join together and we're going to follow. The problem is, as I listened to each of them speak, I wasn't really sure what they were, if I were still a United Methodist, what they were actually leading me to really do, other than just be obedient to what they were saying. And I wasn't really completely sure what they were saying. And part of it bothered me because two of the individuals speaking were actually from across the pond over in Europe, and I struggle with them telling Americans what to do when it comes to following as a United Methodist Church, and especially the Book of Discipline, because they don't follow the same Book of Discipline in the same manner that those in the United States do. Yes, they vote on the same Book of Discipline, but when they get it over there, they can change it however they want. So that's sort of disingenuous for them to be like, let's all stay together. Oh, by the way, we changed the book to fit our culture over here. But hey, good luck with you guys in America. That's wrong. And then, Thomas Bickerton was on there. I served as a local pastor under him when he was in Western Pennsylvania. I always liked him. He's a nice guy. I really didn't have an issue with him. I thought that he went over the top on a lot of things. Our annual conference session would last like 4 days and cost about $500,000. So as a local pastor who was serving really poor, areas of rural Pennsylvania, it bugged me, the amount of money that was spent just for this big giant that obviously a lot of conferences don't even do it that way. So that was one dig I had. Then he's like, oh, would you join with me? I don't know, man. I just don't know at this point. Well, actually, I do know. My answer is no. I left the denomination. I won't follow you. The only person in this video who I think was really clear, as much as anybody could be with the word salads they were throwing out there, was the last bishop who speaks in the video, and I think she was from the Washington, D.C. area. She said, and I'm not quoting this verbatim, but it was the essence of, the ethos of exclusion is not godly. So in essence, this whole video was saying, look, everybody just stay with United Methodist denomination as it is. We are going to become very progressive and we are going to lean everything to that way, but it'll be okay. And if you don't lean that way, then you're not godly. That's what I got out of it. Now, whichever way, again, you guys are the ones that still have a dog in the fight on all this. So whichever way you weigh, that's what they're saying. Here's what I found really interesting about this video. When you look at the bishops who are actually speaking, at the very same time, I'm watching a podcast of Bishop Scott Jones from the Texas conference saying he wants to take his whole conference and leave. Like, just leave the denomination. He wants to jump everybody over to the new Global Methodist Church. You have bishops who are not agreeing with each other. Some of them are saying, everybody just stay, it's all good. And you have another bishop going, no, we're done, we're gone. And other bishops are like, I just don't even want to talk about this. From the standpoint of a leader, you all got to be on the same page somewhere. And if you're not, and if it's not based on theology, everything underneath you is going to crumble. And that's what's happening. My final note on that, for those of you who are curious, I encourage you to watch this video, because if you are curious about which way your conference might be going and you're not really sure, see if your bishop is in that video. Because I'm pretty sure, I didn't confirm this, but I'm pretty sure all of the bishops who spoke in that video, their conferences are going to the progressive side, which makes it really interesting, because since I knew who Bishop Bickerton is and where he used to serve, that means the former bishop of the Western PA Conference and the current bishop of the Western PA Conference are both in that video. Makes you wonder where the Western PA Conference is going to lean when this whole thing ends, which I find really, really interesting, because in the Western PA area, that was a lot of EUB churches that switched over. There was a heavy concentration of EUB in Pennsylvania. and they are all still very evangelical, and they don't want to switch. In fact, the joke used to be in the pastors' union in the Western PA Conference was you knew you were in trouble if the pastor or if the bishop sent you above I-80. Because it's like everything happened below I-80, and if you were above I-80, you didn't really completely count. I guess that's because that's where my heart is. I'm like, man, if you're a rural church above I-80 in Pennsylvania, and you do not want to be a progressive church, you need to get your stuff in order. Because I think that's the direction your conference is going. Don't know that for sure, but hey, watch the video for yourself. That's all I have on that today. All right, take care. God bless.